How good is Garen OTP right now? Very good. The thing is, it depends on the elo you're playing, right? But I always recommend people to play what champions, guys? Mundo and Garen when you're low on MMR. Learning matchups is one of the reasons why I think casual players should OTP only. I completely share that mindset. In fact, Patu, I always recommend players to start one-tricking a champion first or getting down their champion pool to 1 to 3 champions to study their matchups, getting a feel for the champions, learn out what items to build on the champions, learn what runes to take, summoners to take, get comfortable in the matchups, and then once you understand your matchups and how your champion wants to trade, and like you get your spike understanding in the game, then you start applying your fundamentals.
Every move you made, I was watching you.
I want to play Riven. This is a Riven one. We're gonna wrap the whole game and make it educational. Let's go. So we go for Alacrity, Transcendence, Nimbus Cloak, Double Adaptive, and Flat Health. Actually, I'm gonna go scale. No, I go Flat Health, and that is because I want to play as aggressive as I can in the early game with Flash Ignite. Depending on the setup he takes, I'll probably go Longsword 3 because I want to trade my HP for priority in the early game. Okay, so we play against Aatrox with Phase Rush Domination, Flash TP. This is a setup I think I've never seen before. I don't know why he's playing Phase Rush. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's gonna make it a lot harder for him to go for any extended fight. The problem that this Aatrox is going to run in by playing Phase Rush Domination is that first things first, he's not playing Bone Plating, so he's weaker in the early game. Also, he cannot trade back as much because he has Phase Rush. Phase Rush is an extremely weak early game rune. It grants movement speed and slow resistance, but these stats are useless against anything in the early game. So I'm going to win my match at level 1 here. I'm going to trade through his passive and his Q because I'll still win the trade. Also, I've gotten 3 potions, he has 1. So if we do an equal health trade, which shouldn't happen, I'll still get on top. Like the worst case scenario here is I was getting an equal health trade. Best case is I do a beneficial health trade and I have 3 potions still. So regardless here, I'm going to play super aggressive, get my early game ward down so I know where both Jones are pathing, because you can see by process of elimination, if Kayn doesn't start here, he's starting here, and I see where my Skarner starts from the minimap. What? The fuck is he?
Riven, dance, child. That broken blade is no match for me.
That was such a weird level 1. It's the only way he doesn't lose 90% of his HP. Well played. I got hard up played, I'm gonna be honest. He was prepared for the level 1 strategies I had. I wasn't ready again. Very, very, very poor early game, but it's okay. We'll make up for it. We can do 4-5 crash. Kayn is coming into top side, Skarner is going into bot side though, so we are weak side, meaning playing 2v1 here in the early game. Nah, this guy is completely in my head, by the way. But maybe he gets cocky now. Nah.
The reason I want Alois to say is because he's smart and people take him seriously.
I gotta get this wave in before Kayn arrives. I've completely misplayed this early game from start to finish. Kayn is luckily bot. That was a really horrific early game. We did get most of the CS though, but our reset also isn't very optimal here. He just outplayed me, start to finish. That's it. He just outspaced me, I got hit with all the poke, with the Scorch. I got hit by every Q, honestly. And yeah, well, that led to that ugly position. We're gonna lose 3 melees here, maybe even a little bit more. But we do have a slight CS lead. Okay, wave is bouncing into me here. Aatrox probably is base TPing, so I gotta calculate how many melees he's losing here. He lost 1 already. Alright, he's only lost 2, so he's 1 melee mean ahead in XP compared to me, right? Now let's avoid losing too much HP whilst the wave is pushing towards me. He's gonna hit level 5 by, I believe, 2 melees here then. Actually, no, 1 melee, I think. On the wave, on the bounce, I'll also be 5. We'll hit 6 around at the same time. I do still have a minor CS lead, so even though I didn't play my matchup too well, we're only 1 melee behind in XP, and we're ahead in CS, so it's like nothing bad, you know? It's because we still got the early game crash. That was obvious. I'm upset with how bad I'm dodging. Kayn is top, hasn't recalled. Skarner has recalled, so we are stronger here, realistically. We should be way stronger, but Ryze is late. But Skarner has items. That's why you press tab before you skirmish, guys. Skarner had items, and so I knew we win that fight just by pressing tab. One of the most important skills to learn. And it's so stupid simple. Kayn hadn't recalled, Skarner has recalled. Well, guess what? Oh wait, he has no mana. Nah, you're kidding me, by the way. I was certain they would kill Aatrox, and now I pushed the wave, so he loses the wave, but they didn't kill Aatrox, so then everything was awkward. Kayn is 36 CS, so he is top side right now. So I proxy. I might die. Why are you here? That's the last person I expected. One benefit I have compared to the Aatrox guys is he spent 1700 gold for this, right? He is like a temporary spike. But if I full rush towards the Eclipse, I'm gonna spike way harder, because let's say we both get 1200 gold from now, right? He's gonna have like pickaxe longsword, but I'm gonna have a full Eclipse, then I win. So he wins right now, and then when I have Eclipse, so 1200 gold, then I win again. We're more so playing trade avoidant here until I can either do like an equal health trade, so he like wastes cooldown, or I have my ultimate like close, or Skarner ganks, I guess. This guy seems to be very scared, but I don't even have ult. Any matches you get to boot before Eclipse, that would generally be a range matchup, so like an action or something. If he ever wastes
anybody plays my wall, I'm permabanning
a cooldown in this matchup, then I'll be all in. GG. He can't win in extended fights ever. He has face rush. I could get close with just my E, and then I was able to cycle my cooldowns, stay in range with him. He instant ulted, but he couldn't escape me there. And now he has Tabi's investment done, but you know, he's like weaker than me in all shape and form. I'm gonna overstay my tempo a little bit for this plate. Kane should be bot side, because remember, my Skarner invaded him top side, so this guy will not stop my proxy here. And now we get Eclipse, 2 plates, wave bounces back. Lovely game. Put him in execution range by extending the trade as much as I can. Now what I can do is always Q delay, but I want to wait for my ult cooldown to get a little bit closer. And now I start my Q delay. Whew, that was close. Right now I always beat him through Q delay. So I'll show you guys how to kill people as Riven, okay? The best way to set up my all-in right now is through Q delay, even though I only have 30 haste. So I will just start the Q, like this. And if he walks into me on my Q3, I will jump forward, and he is dead. Okay, he wasn't there this time. And, okay, he's not gonna walk up, so then what I do is I'll reset, get to the R boots, because that's gonna give me 15 more haste. And then it's easier to perform the Q delay and get free kills. And so now, what I can literally do is full Q delay and flash Q3 on top of Aatrox. He might not see that coming. If I do that, I insert my Q back and he's dead. I'll show you what I mean. There's nothing you can do at this point anymore. I'm trying to hide it. Okay, never mind. He's dead fast. I think he has Nimbus as well. He was also maybe a little too far away, but he still uses flash and ult and cannot play the game anymore. He's dead now. No cooldowns. How depressed is that guy? And now, guys, once we are ahead in a game like this, if I play correctly now, with my macro and my tempo, you know, I should never be able to fall behind again, because I'm already ahead in gold, so, you know, the more gold you have, the easier it is to expend it. And if I just play very disciplined, I'll just carry this game. I'm gonna call into bot, let me bot after. And that is because I still get to play for plates. My AD carry is an amazing play that actually will allow me to go bot and not have ego, but play through win condition. And now I have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get towards this and maybe get 2 extra plates, which will already be massive. Their win condition right now lies in the Nami, Lucian, and Katarina. Lucian actually gets a lot of magic damage whenever Nami buffs him. So I think I just go Sunlit Sky and then Death Stance and Maul. Death Stance against Lucian, Kane, and Aatrox. Maul against the Nami, Katarina combo, and it's going to be GG. They will all have flat damage, they don't really have true damage, and I will carry this game. So all I have to do is expand my lead in the most gold efficient manner possible. The more gold I get, the easier this game will be. So I'm not going to play for kills, because I can get more golds from side waves. Wait, he didn't have ult. I thought Skarner had ult. Oh, he actually uses. I did like all the damage. We can't get more plates than this. I gotta make sure I never give my shutdown though. Oh. Thank you for the assist. If I get this turret, I pretty much have my item completed. Kane cannot kill me because he doesn't have form yet. And I can always sell D-shoot and or refillable to get extra gold, 240 total. To get my spike. I think I'm starting to play Riven. I think Riven is good right now because Death Dance and Maul have been changed buffed in my eyes. And so yes, I feel confident going to create it now with current Riven state. I was very skeptical what this patch would do. I mean, I'm not sure about next patch yet, but I feel very good with Riven right now. I got to 1k LP pretty easily. So now next item will be Death Stance, because Death Stance will still reduce magic damage taken as well. And then I go Maul, and it's gonna be impossible. This is a good timer to roam here. They haven't recalled yet, they still have the same items. I'm on 2 full items now, I have my ultimate. So this is a good roam timer, plus we have numbers advantage. This is their win condition. We got both their flashes, that's enough. Very good. Both their flashes, now they can't play that aggressive anymore. The game is in a really solid spot now. I'm more than a full item ahead of the Aatrox, so as I said, as long as I never die, it is impossible for Aatrox to gain close to the amount of gold that I have this game. But additionally, because I'm already ahead, I should also be able to gain more gold income than the Aatrox, right? So, first of all, I am ahead by default right now. But I also should be able to extend my lead because I can farm jungle camps faster, I can farm sideway faster. He always have to give me priority because I'm strong on 1v1, so he can't really fight me. And so I'm kind of trying to put him in the position where he just gets side waves, and I get side waves and jungle camps and keep expanding my lead. They do have 2 dragons, so that's what we have to play for next. But the beautiful part is I'm going to have flash, an item, and they don't have flash. He has a second item now as well. As I said, Death Stance. Next, I'm going to go for the double cloth armor. And that is with the thought process that I am already ahead. And I like to build defensive when I'm ahead, because I can still kill them, but it's gonna be hard for them to kill me, especially the Lucian, which is their main win condition. Even though I wasn't part of the play that enemy bot lane died here, I am still part of the fact that they lost their summoners, right? And so the earlier investment we did pays off now. Kayn is 2 items, Lucian is 2 items, their main threats. Aatrox is gonna have his full item completed for sure now, yep. But I could still 2v1 them if I play well. I don't have to though, I don't have to be a hero. Ryze is TP, so even though he's top, he can still always join for the dragon. Do I need Maul with only 1 AP? Yes, because if Nami buffs somebody, they also get AP. But I can also just sit on Hex Drinker and see how that does for me. Just getting his ult is fine. I don't have to do anything else. Kayn might be able to cross map here, and so they go top lane instead to dive the Ryze, get the turret instead of going for the dragon, which is what they could do here. Oh, Katarina's TPing. I guess it's not the case then. Now they can't do shit. Alright, him getting into 1 HP is similar to killing him. Now they can't do a dragon. He gets the recall. I am gonna go back into topside. I take the scuttle. I take the side wave, and we're good. Yes, I use both summoners to kill Nami, but I just wanted to kill any target there. It's just that the Nami was the first. Now it's 4v4. They don't have tempo to the dragon anymore, and I have no ult, no summoners, so I serve no purpose to stay around my team. And you see, the second I've used my abilities, I go to top lane, and I farm more resources. I've done my job. I show up to the fight, 1 shot 1 target, put Lucian to 1 HP, boom, reset, go top. Well, I actually didn't reset, I instantly went top. But that's what makes me efficient, right? And then I reset the side wave by pushing it into the tier 2, and now I'll recall, come back here, and then by the time I'm back, yeah, my ultimate again. So now I can, you know, take part in the fight. My teammate's dying here, sucks, that's fine. Okay, so now I have to adapt. All my teammates died. Now I don't think we can contest this dragon anymore. And so now instead I'll play for the tier 2. And yes, they're gonna be on soul point, but it's because of my teammates dying. It will give me a shit ton of gold, so I at least a cross map for a big objective, right? I'll pretty much have my Death Stance. Katarina's recalling, so she could be looking to TP, but she's already too late. I have a 1k shutdown, so I have to be extremely wary. 3 people are on the dragon. Gives you enough time to push this in. You don't want this fight. I promise you. Right, now we have Death Stance, so we are gonna be 3 items strong now, and like I said, it's all gonna be about macro and tempo and mid to late. Sadly, my teammates keep getting caught, which is gonna make the game hard. The 3 items strong now, though. I'm full item ahead of the curve right now. 2 items ahead of the Aatrox, so I can pretty much 2v1 anybody inside lane right now, because I'm 3k gold up. I think I'll just sit on Hex Drinker, and then complete, like... You don't want this. Essence, baby. And now we get the kill, plus his flash, plus tier 2. Massive. They can do Nash if I don't recall, so I have to run. My teammates don't even have to fight, they just have to play for me, but it's hard for people. Okay, they didn't go for Nash. I don't have ult, so I should keep pushing, but it is what it is. I just denied it tier 2, I guess. They don't know when my ult is back on cooldown, so they're gonna walk away here because they're like, oh, Riven, look at our items, run! But they don't know I'm pretty much useless here. From that perspective, I'm scared though. That's what happens, guys. And that's what happens. And that's how you carry games. And that's how you carry games. I told you guys, all I have to do this game is expand my lead in an efficient manner where I play correct macro and tempo. And I'll get the tier 2 turrets. I'll get the gold I need. And then I'll carry the games. That's how we do it, baby. Oh. Do you guys think Destin's Small is balanced, guys? Me neither. Hey, is Riven weak right now, guys? Or do you think Destin's Small should be good on Riven? That's what happens when Destin's Small are good on Riven, bro. I just become meta. And now we carry the game. Lucian. One auto and ult and you're dead. 5 piggies. Nice win condition. You know, the Ajax didn't even make that many mistakes. I never had to kill him though. I told you that. Perfect game to study if you want to learn how to like expand your lead from top lane. I told you when the game was 5-5, I told you the game state, like where it's currently at, I'll carry the game 9 out of 10 times. All I had to do was just expand my lead without taking risks, right? As long as I don't take the risks of like going for stupid 2v1s and I just expand my lead, because I'm already ahead, I'm already ahead, which makes it so that I can expand my lead faster, right? Because I'm already stronger, so I should be able to expand my lead because I'm already stronger. And yeah, that's what we did. We got both tier 2s. We even had to trade a 3rd dragon. We made the correct decisions, and I just carried it. Now I just want plus 50. GG. Salute! By using fundamentals guitar riff sound, I see you, Tar! Big boss.